We're here for season 7, episode 6 with Mike Flowz, accompanied by Shump. How's it going, guys?
Everything good.
It's good,
Hey.
baby.
Everything good.
So can you give some background information about yourself, Mike?
Born and raised Hartford, Connecticut, Bloomfield, Connecticut.
Cool.
Background information. I really feel like the only thing I want people to know is that this is my whole life. Like everything I ever wanted to do has been put in front of my face to just now it's time to do it. So like if you want to look back to Mike Flowz and learn about Mike Flowz, just know this personality of being a rapper
right now.
it's always been me. That's me.
So what was life before music? Was there life before music?
Life before music, I want to say, I mean, in my town, we all had sports dreams, hoop dreams, field dreams.
Yeah.
But I played every sport. I played baseball, I played football, I played basketball, and I can't go professional with everything.
Yeah.
So it was like, unless you Bo Jackson, that was like the only person that really did that. But it wasn't like I got to high school and played the same positions that I was playing in middle school. Yeah. The stuff that I really loved and enjoyed to play, it like took my joy away from it, and I found something else. I always been creative my whole life. Mm-hmm. That was that creative outlet for me. It's always been there. But I mean, if I gotta say I had a life before music, it was playing sports.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw that you said you asked for an instrumental for Christmas at the age of 7. Can you talk about that?
That's not true.
Okay.
It's not like I literally went to my parents and said, "Mom, give me an instrumental." But it was like on my mind. That was like the day I asked for a piano. I was asking for music things like I couldn't get
anything that could help you.
Anything that would make me feel like I'm about to be a musician. I got like a little play guitar, a piano, like I got a drum set one Christmas. Like it always added up because I thought I needed to do something with music. So I gotta learn.
Was it always rap or was it their music before rap?
To be totally honest, I be singing, but it's been rap.
Yeah.
It's been times I played around like, I want to be like Chris Brown or Michael Jackson was like my first biggest
inspiration.
Yeah, like you feel me, just being like Michael Jackson. But it's always been rap.
Cool.
Cause 7 is when I started. So when I was 7, that came from listening to Biggie, watching Freestyle Friday. That's the type of stuff that was making me want to do the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long till you met Shump?
Me and Shump met my freshman year of college.
Okay.
So that was 2011. And I had a show actually with Keith Swagger, and it was at International, I believe.
Yeah.
Club International.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even supposed to be in there because I turned 18 late.
Okay.
I was still
So you're mad
17.
young.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Big Bro too. But he made sure I got in there. Like I was making a name on campus. Everywhere I went, I was not doing homework. I was not doing schoolwork. And being on I just was like, I'm in Hartford. I'm from Hartford. Like this my shit.
This is your turn.
Like this my school. So I was trying to make as big of a name as I possibly could. And Keith heard about it. He was like, yo, I gotta get you on some shows, bro. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. And I'm like, I'm not 18 yet. Like, man, I'm the promoter. I'll get you in.
Get you in, yeah.
He got me in. Shump ended up being there. And after I performed, like no cocky, I always shut it down. Like every time, like my energy on stage, because this is my passion. That's what I love to do. Shump came up to me like, bro, I got some beats. And this was like the first person that ever came up to me offering to like, yo, give me beats. Just like, bro.
Finally from the other side.
Yeah, like he like, bro, you got it. You got something, come fuck with me. And I'm like, all right, what? The next time I went out there, we was in his house, being there 12 hours. That was the first day I went out there. And we just, 12 hours, started making beats. I started making verses. And it was just like magic, like everything. And after that first day and we seen like how easy it was for us two to come up with one idea and just make a song, it was like seconds. It was like, yo, this is meant to be, bro. Like, and then since
the rest is history.
Yeah.
Damn. So what did you release prior to SoundCloud? You had a couple projects on DatPiff?
Oh, my first ever project was the introduction.
Okay. And
that was just basically any beat I could find at the time. I was hopping on everything. I think I hopped on Justin Bieber beat. That
anything
Boyfriend.
That was hot.
Boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like when that song came out, like that beat hit real hard and I flipped it. Put that on my.
Luda hop on that? The original?
I think he's on that.
Yeah.
Luda's on Baby.
Oh, okay.
Luda's on, like, which is even worse.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, when I heard the beat, I was just like, and my introduction, when I was thinking about myself as an artist, like I said, I wanted to sing. I've been in church, gospel, like so many elements of music. Like I wanted to show that me as myself as an artist is 100% versatile. I don't want to say that because everybody says that. Like, when they ask, yo, what separates you from? I feel like I'm versatile. Blah blah blah.
But
How do you show that?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and that's what I was trying to show in that project. That's why I named it the introduction. It's like everything on it. Like, I've just
coming from all these
like
angles.
any type of thing I could put on it. That's what I did. And it got a lot of love. Like, cause that's when I was still in college. I was still on campus at UHurt.
Okay, yeah.
So it was like,
You
bro,
had all your friends.
yeah, it was like, bro, you about to do this. I feel like if I would have stayed on campus, like I probably would have been able to get a lot more
Easier to
recognition.
blow up.
Yeah, but my first year, like I said, I was just trying to be a rapper.
Yeah.
So,
You weren't worried about the classes.
yeah, like
or
as I should have been, like putting in, cause the reason I was there on scholarship. So once I didn't meet that 2.5, I was a business major. Once I didn't have that 2.5 to stay in the Barney school, they took half of my scholarship away.
And that just kills you.
Paying
right
that,
there.
yeah, and that's paying that out of pocket at the time is like ridiculous. It's like there's no way I'm doing that. So I went to community college and it became rap 100%. Like,
Yeah. It was the focus.
yeah.
Damn. So can you guys talk about founding the Fresh Few crew? That's hard for me to say. What is the goal of the crew?
To get us all on. Me, Shump, Rio, Mud, we work together as a unit. And Mud said it's the best, like the three-headed monster.
Yeah.
Like us. Like he over that, but overseeing the three-headed monster, meaning like I can't do what I do without him.
Right. Yep.
He can't do what he do. Like it's like interchangeable. You feel what I'm saying? And
when you have all three of you guys, it's a different story.
It's all in house. Like
Yeah.
we go to Shump house and create us three. Like
Yeah.
or I'll go to his house and bring back something that I got from Shump to him. Like we do this with the beat. I'll make this type of song. This will be the type of video. So it's like, and how that became more than just music is because Fresh Few started as a brotherhood. So that was something I made up in high school.
Okay.
Like just with my boys.
Yeah.
And I just said I'm rapping. Every rapper has a clique. I was watching Mac Miller at the time and Wiz Khalifa. So it's like, yo, everybody got a clique behind him. I don't have nothing. What we gonna call ourselves? Nobody came up with a name. One day I just said Fresh Few.
Yeah.
Fresh Few Crew, FFC. They was like, oh, that's tough. Let's rock with
Let's run with it. Yeah.
But that's all it was at the time. When it was just me and Shump, I said, bro, we need to make this music. Like this needs to be us. Like we need to establish ourselves like a collective. We need to establish ourselves as a unit. This how we move. They'll separate us from everybody if we move like that. And that's really what it's become. Like an entire label. Shout out to Nipsey. Rest in peace to Nipsey. But I mean, like watching what he did, it's like that's the steps you're trying to follow. Owning all your masters. Being able to do what you want to do, being able to make the type of music you want to make and release it when you want to release it. Like without anybody being a puppeteer over you. Like you can only do that building that foundation. And that's what Fresh Few is. Building that foundation.
Can you talk for the people that don't know about what it means to actually own your own master? Because I know that's important and a lot of people don't know about that.
If I could break that down in the most simplest way, it's like this, right? All right, boom, we're going to say a label. We're going to say any label, right? So we're going to talk about Atlantic, or all right, Epic Records or whatever. You sign a contract with them. They give you events. Could be anywhere between 100 racks, 50 racks, 100 racks, 500 racks, a million, whatever. But within the contract, everything, they're going to support you. They're going to give you a budget, a marketing budget, a promo budget, a merch budget, all types of shit.
Something for everything.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they're gonna support you 100%. You know what I'm saying? But because of the fact that they're doing all that, they're gonna set you up with studio time. It's on your bill in a sense, whatever. But because of that, they own every bit of recording that comes from that. You know what I'm saying? So
it's not yours.
Right. It's not. Pretty much, it's not yours. They're pretty much saying your intellectual property isn't yours, and that's crazy as fuck to say. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you're sitting there making it.
That's your creativity.
Or they get
you know
more from it
like,
than you do.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
right. You know what I'm saying?
That's literally like, what sense does that make?
Right.
I understand like the platform and because what a label is literally doing is bringing you to the masses.
Right.
That's all.
Channeling you
Yeah.
to the time.
So I see But in order for the masses to accept you, you have to make something that they like.
Right.
You have to make it.
Yeah.
So no matter if you giving me that spotlight to do that, that's still mine. Like, you feel me? We could break bread a different way, but when it comes to my music, we could break bread with sponsorships, like anything, commercials, movies, appearances, club, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But my music, that's mine.
That's all yours.
Yeah.
They could get even trickier
Right.
as the line
Right.
goes, because they could sign again because you signed this contract. They're gonna say, okay, well, you're gonna take this split, we're gonna take this. You know what I mean? But in all actuality, whoever owns the masters, they could just, which is the label, they could just wake up one day and be like, you know what? I mean, I know we said the 60-40, but I feel like 80-20. Dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they're
Right.
going to give you that 80 and 20. They're going to keep that 80. You're going to keep that 20. And by law and contractual rights, they can do that.
They're not doing anything wrong.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
that's the bullshit behind it.
And that's the thing. So many people don't know that. So they're sitting there and they're just taking the deal because it sounds like a good deal.
Right.
That's crazy.
Quick money, fast
A
money.
lot of people who done it, man. And it's like this. I mean, at least in my eyes, it's like if you're gonna do it that way, just get the most out of it, at least.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're going whatever residual you make, don't sit here and blow on no dumb shit. Like,
Yeah.
on a fucking car and a big ass chain and shit. No, use it. Like utilize it. Turn that shit into something your own. You
Invest.
know what I'm saying? Invest.
Yeah.
You feel me? At least,
And that's like I'm saying, back to that point of
Right.
like Nipsey, like what we saying, like
Invest in your community.
double up.
Yeah.
Like you get what you get and then you reinvest.
Right.
That's how you make money stretch. Like
Yeah.
blowing it ain't gonna do nothing but look nice in pictures and videos.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
And that's not anything for longevity.
What song was it off 444 where Jay was like, credit is the most
That's
important
the
thing?
story of OJ.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got to save up. It's not like,
Uh-huh.
and then you go back and you got to rinse the streets.
Yep.
That's a fact.
Damn. Not too many people know about that,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Got to school them. So where do you guys record your tracks mostly?
Mic lines, nitties.
Nitty, 2-4 mic line. We go back and forth between both of those studios. So 2-4, that's dang, I ain't giving locations. That's a little bit too much. But if you want to get a session with 2-4, you can find him on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, Studio Red.
He's fire.
Yeah, Nitty is whoa. Yeah, his ear for music is different. It's different.
Seriously.
And I don't just say music meaning like the sound of beats, but I mean how a voice is supposed to sound under it, or a voice is supposed to sound under another voice. You know what
All
I'm
the
saying?
layers
like,
to
the
it.
layering and just making it panning and you know,
Or engineer talk.
yeah, like
Pocket.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Right.
he knows how to handle that very well.
Yeah, Mike Line too. He got to like when I tell you, watching him on a computer like edit a song, it's like watching somebody play Call of Duty. Like
Yeah.
you know how fast paced that is. Like you move, shoot, move, shoot. That's how he edit. It's just click, click, snap, snap, snaps, move over.
And he knows exactly what he's
Exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
Then it's done. He's like, yo, go ahead, Mike. I'm gonna take all the breaths out, and it's like choo 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 choo. All right, I'm about to slide this over. Choo choo choo. You want it to sound like this? Choo choo choo. And it's like 2 seconds, 3 clicks,
Yeah.
and it's done. Like, yeah. So shout out to Mike Line too.
doing. That's dope.
Yeah.
All right. What about your favorite performances? I've seen you've opened up for a lot of people. Who's your favorite?
Damn.
Or at least top 3. You don't have to rank them.
Damn. I think my favorite performances. I don't think I was opening up.
Okay.
My I want to say number 3. I did a show with Brody Fresh and Sue Surf.
Both two nice
fire.
artists.
Yeah,
I'm about to see you better throw that
bro.
shit. You better throw
Yo,
that shit.
that show was insane. That's the first time I ever took my shirt off on stage.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Like it was so much. I was so hot. I was pouring in sweat. I was drunk.
Yeah.
But I wasn't tired. Like
You just want to keep going.
I had caught like the perfect buzz, like of high and drunk and Gatorade and water. Like I was at the perfect level where I could scream and it would just I wouldn't feel it.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't even affect my lungs.
Nothing
like
could
I'm
stop you
running
at
and
that moment.
it's like, bro, if I was fighting right now, it would be nothing nobody could do with me.
other
But
guy
it
would
was
be
like,
screwed.
That's what I'm saying. It was like the adrenaline was just like, yo, I'm about to fuck y'all up. Cause if
Yeah.
y'all not turned, y'all about to be. And it was like,
It was coursing through
yo,
your
they
veins.
turned the lights off on us. Like, shit that wasn't even supposed to be happening started happening just because of the vibe. And everybody started jumping. We throwing water on people. Like, and they just like loving it.
Yeah.
Get off the stage and it's the same exact energy, same exact love. Sue Surf shouting us out. That and he remembered me. The next time he came back out here.
dope.
The next time he came back out here, it was just me and him. Like we had a show in Hartford where it was the only 2 performers was me and Sue Surf.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. And that shit was pretty dope. But that's not on the top 3. I want to say number 2 was my first show at the Oakdale,
Okay.
the Lil Uzi show.
Yeah.
That shit was
I bet that crowd was fucking
yeah.
going.
That's the first time, and that I'm thinking about first time moments.
Yeah.
Like this the first time I ever really like went to the crowd for participation, like to
Okay.
try to get them involved. Normally I just do what I do and just try to make my talent make people watch. Even if you're not nodding your head, if you staring at me and I got you locked in, that's the type of music
That's a
I
win.
make.
Yeah.
That's my win. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I feel like if I got you at mine, I'm winning. But in that case, I had their attention. I had them to get ready. When I say this, y'all say this. Blah,
Oh,
blah,
that's
blah. I
so
say the
cool.
song back, and right before the beat dropped, the whole crowd was singing the song.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. And I feel like number 1 was Central
Really?
when I did
that was fire,
the CCSU show.
Yeah.
And the only reason I say that is because my boy Scotty, Double F, and that's somebody that helped me start this. Like,
Really?
they're one of my
Okay.
boys,
Yeah.
one of the brothers that I grew up with.
That was like
Yeah.
originally part of the
Uh,
Fresh Few crew?
it was me, my boy Tariq, my boy Bo, Theus, Tony, and Scotty.
Okay.
And that was just our clique of friends. All of our parents grew up
Yeah.
together, so we just was like close. like
Hometown
that.
boys,
Yeah,
yeah.
hometown boys. And they always had my back. But like I'm saying, the reason it didn't work like that is because all of them are alpha males. They all do their own thing.
Yeah.
In our situation, us doing our own thing works when we're together.
It's
So
cohesive.
yeah,
It's
it's
not-
like it's
not-
not like clashing at that time. But damn, I just forgot what I was talking about.
About the Central show.
Oh, Central.
show,
Yeah,
yeah.
Scotty walked to the front and he does like the little intro. I got my boy Mike Flowz in the back, double left. And when he said Mike Flowz, like I heard the crowd.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah, no,
and I'm looking around, I'm looking in the back, I'm like, bro, y'all here?
Yeah.
And when me and Shump came running on the stage, they were all sitting down and they ran. Like they jumped out this, like we was famous. Like they was like, yo! Ran to it, they was jumping in the front. And I'm like, wow, this crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't never had this much energy nowhere. Like, but this was like around the time King OVK was dropping and it was like a snowball effect. Like,
Yep.
y'all moving. And we in New Britain, that's his hometown. And he got New Britain on smash,
Yeah.
100%. So it's like, we out there, they know it's me and Shump.
Yeah.
That's
It's not like you're just 2 random people there. Like,
Right.
no, that's Mike and Shump.
Yup. Yup. But they wasn't acting like it though. They
What
was
year
acting
was
like
that?
we
2016.
Yup.
Oh, that was my freshman year.
Yup.
I didn't end up going to any of the shows. Damn,
Yup.
I missed
You
out.
should have came to that one. But it was like a
Was that when Annoyed performed too?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that was the show. Yup.
That was right when Goats came out.
Yeah.
right?
Yup.
That was actually the first time I heard both. I don't know about Annoyed, but that was the first time I heard you, bro. And,
Yeah.
like, that shit was fire.
I appreciate
That was your beat
dog.
too, right?
Yeah.
Yup.
Probably talking about what, the goats?
Uh-huh.
Goats.
Yeah, yep. Co-produced by my little homie, A60.
Yup.
Yeah, but yeah, man, that was just a
I remember that beat. I remember when that came through the email.
Talk about that when you guys just went at it.
Oh my! To be totally honest, me and Annoy grew up together too.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I know him since middle school.
yeah.
We played on the same basketball team. All of that. Been in his house. My mom is his mom. Like I go to the house. It's
Basically
love.
family.
Family. Not even basically family. Like
Yeah.
for real. And that's easy for us. He rap. I rap. Really rap though.
2 Jordans don't need a Scotty.
Exactly. Exactly. So
That
it's
explains
like
everything.
no second place. It's like, yo, you at the top, I'm at the top. Let's just do this. And it come like this.
Yeah.
We both freestyle. Like
Right.
we could just start rapping about anything. And then it just
And
came.
the one-liners, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we wrote that song in like an hour. The whole thing.
That's
Hook
fucking
included,
nuts.
like an entire hour. 1 hour. I just went, he lived up the street from me. So
Yeah.
I drove to this house, played the beat.
Did he just
Locked
send you
in.
the beat?
Yeah.
You get like a text 2 hours later. Yeah, we already made a song to it.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, man.
He knows
Yeah,
though.
at this point, I'm not even surprised anymore. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like zero. Just like, I just know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ew.
When Shump making a beat, I write while he's making it.
Yep.
Like it's not even like fully formatted before I be done. But once he gets his first idea, I could get my first idea.
Yep. And
So
you
I
keep
just
going.
yeah.
And when he's creating, I bet that helps you create.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That 12-hour session, that first day we was in there, like when I ever met, it was just like, bro, the camaraderie, like it's like I feel what you about to do and you know what I'm trying to go. You already know what I'm trying to
Telepathy,
go with
man.
it. Yeah, like this is crazy. It was just like I said, meant to be.
It's a fact.
So when did you guys release King OVK?
I was in Christmas of 2016.
Yep.
Okay, so that was right after the Central show, or was that before?
I was after the
Okay.
Central show.
Yep.
So can you talk about the title and what that means?
King OVK. OVK means one verse killer.
Okay.
And I'm just saying king.
Yeah.
The king of all that. Like killing a verse.
Yep.
That's how I broke it down. And I've been saying that since I started. Because when I first started rapping, like I was saying, when I was hopping on those beats, one verse, one take. That's all it ever took me in the studio was one verse, one take. I could go for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 8 minutes.
No matter what.
No matter what. Like it was just,
Damn.
I'm just like, yo, OVK. One verse killer. Like I could rock with that.
Yeah.
King OVK.
What was your favorite track off of it? If you had to break it down.
Damn, there's some joints on King OVK.
Yeah.
It's some joints. Well, if I could break it down, my favorite song for the ladies was Daddy.
Okay.
And I say that because like that song almost didn't happen. I say that story all the time. Like them cats,
come?
they wasn't really feeling the beat.
Me and Nitty made it.
They made it together, and they really weren't.
Yeah.
It wasn't like they was gonna get rid of it, but it was just like, yo, we could save this for later. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah, you want it now.
play this shit right
Yeah.
now. I'm like, yo, and he kept playing and playing. And I didn't have any idea.
Yeah.
I took the beat home. 5 o'clock in the morning. I think I called him.
I think so too.
I think I called him.
Yeah.
I woke up out of a dream with the entire melody, like
Really?
almost sweating. Like it was kind of scary, but it was just like, yo, certain shit. Like I say it, but it was just it's almost like you have to be there in order to believe me, or you just got to call my bluff. Like
Yeah.
I swear to God, I woke up 5 o'clock in the morning, cold sweat, with a melody in my head to the beat that he made. Like I heard it unconsciously.
Damn.
Started singing it. And then I started putting words to it. When she
Yeah.
called me daddy, by the next time I went to the studio, I'm like, bro, I got it. Go to the studio. Like, let's go. And it was done.
That's crazy.
So that's probably my favorite track for the ladies just because of the story behind it.
Yeah.
But my favorite track, and this just became my favorite track because of my little brother.
Really?
And my little brother told me it was his favorite song. And 1:30 a.m. And that's
Why is that?
Literally, I literally almost lost my life. I crashed my car, I fell asleep. And that track is literally the entire day. Like I tell a story about from the morning I woke up till the end of the night. And the crazy thing about that is the dude I was telling you, Keith Swagger,
Yeah.
that got me the show that I met Shump, died the night before in a car accident. And I woke up and I'm just saying, like, to me, I lose so many friends, and like
Yeah.
at some points I get numb. Some points I understand. Other times I'm angry. Like this was one of the times I was angry. And I'm like religious. I'm Christian, but I pride myself on that. Just knowing that I have that connection with God. And
It's a
I was
great
questioning
feeling.
him. Nah, not this day though. Not
Okay.
this day. It wasn't a good feeling. Like just knowing Keith's personality, how he was, it's like just went that quick. That can happen to anybody, no matter what you do in life, no matter how good you is.
Yeah.
It could be going that quick. And I was just questioning, like, why the fuck Keith? Blah, blah, blah. And I
Why?
got drunk.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And this is earlier in the day. Now I get all the way to the end of the night. And I went to go get my girlfriend just to smoke because I was having a hard day.
Yeah.
And like I couldn't go to sleep. That was my issue. I could not go to sleep. And the name of the song, 1:30 a.m., is because that's what time it was.
When you got hit.
When I went to go as I'm pulling down Blue Hills, if anybody noticed, when they hear the story, when I'm talking about these streets, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But coming down Blue Hills Extension towards regular Blue Hills, the Bloomfield area from Windsor, I'm just on the street, dark, and I fell asleep. I don't know how. I can't even remember how, like, because I never felt tired. Like I was saying, I was up the whole night because I could not sleep because of the situation and what was on my mind.
Yeah.
And I closed my eyes and I drifted, and when I woke up, my car was upside down.
Jeez.
Like, and I was caught in my car. My girl was in my car. She jumped out, and my foot was like stuck in my driving wheel, in my under my steering wheel. She trying to pull me out because I hit the telephone pole, and the shit was just like hanging on the wires, like getting ready to fall down onto my car, and I'm right up under it.
That's straight electricity too, right?
So I'm like literally like panicking because I could see my end. Like I didn't die in the car, but I know if this shit fall on me, this shit's gonna blow the fuck up. I get out the fucking car, I roll over, and I was in my church parking lot. Like literally, I turned up and I looked, and I'm in my church parking lot, and I just looked, and I was staring. I'm like, and my girlfriend was like, and I'm looking, touching myself. I'm like, yo, I don't feel nothing. And the only thing I had like I had to get 12 stitches in my knee. It was cut, but I didn't feel it at all. The adrenaline, nothing. And I just really think that was like a test.
Yeah.
Like, you've been believing in me your whole life. Now this one day this happened. Now you want to question me? I'm gonna show you I could do the exact same thing to you. And it was just like a wake up call.
You survive it
yeah, but
realize.
like it's a wake up call. Like, you can keep moving how you want to move, and life will be going that quick. And when that song flew out of me, like a lot of things I really had to take time to write. That song just
It was just there.
easy. Like, it just came out, told the story, and it was that's the deepest song I probably ever wrote. Because when we get to 7 Tears of My Cotties, was a personal experience for somebody else. 1:30
This is
a.m.
personal.
was me, like 100%, like my experience. Like,
Damn.
yeah.
Can't
But I made it out, so we here for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you've been going up ever since.
Yeah, exactly. Going up ever since. We was on Flex that same year.
Yep.
How about that?
Yeah. yeah.
I can't remember where I heard it in one of your songs, but you were basically, the gist of it was like, it was an experience for me, but the state only sees it as a bent pole or something. Like, it almost sounded like you were talking about a car accident. So it was kind of like you see it as that, but then the police just saw it as someone got in an accident.
Because that's literally, I feel like that's, without saying it, is just like the stigma in America. Like, just being with, like, because every cop's not bad.
Yeah.
Every cop doesn't not care. I won't say that, but there's a lot that do. So you feel me? I put that in my music just to like show that, yo, my life still matter. No matter what happened at the end of the day, I still matter. So
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Bro, to be honest, if you look right here, I got 12 stitches, or no, it was actually 8 stitches here, 20 total. I got a car accident back before I drove.
Damn.
And like, I wasn't the one driving, but we swerved off the road, and then just missed a tree, so we clipped it instead of smashing right into it, and fucking bashed my head on the windshield. I had blood dripping all down my face, like.
Damn.
And like we started going under, and you know how there's a splash effect, so water
Right.
goes up.
Yeah.
So in a time of, when you're talking adrenaline, when you have your time of adrenaline, you don't realize how slow everything's going. So the water rose up, and it wasn't going down. So like, I'm sitting there like, it was Mother's Day too. It's almost the 3-year anniversary right now. And
Wow.
I was like, I'm not going to be able to see my mother on Mother's Day. So like, I'm like kicking the car door. Eventually the pressure stopped. I could open it, but like, I feel you 100%.
Yeah, bro.
Like
Yeah.
it's a life-changing moment.
Yeah.
So I feel
Yeah.
that on a real level, man.
That's real.
Damn.
Damn.
So talk about getting on Funk Flex then, since we were saying
Oh,
same
man.
year.
And when to take it back up, when
Yeah.
I tell you, Funk Flex, to me, embodies what like these DJs should be like.
Okay.
And when I say that,
Why
I
is
mean
that?
there was nothing that it took for me to get that chance. I didn't have to send him a million DMs. I didn't have to have 1 million followers. I didn't have to have a song with 50,000 plays on it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have to have no Instagram stats to prove that people are checking
He
in.
saw how good you
Say,
were.
yo, this right here, this song that I just heard is fire. Are you ready to come freestyle? That's all it took. the day after the video came out. So this is King OVK and Goats that came out together.
Yep.
I've dropped that video with the project.
Okay.
The next day, Funk Flex reached out to me, and I was there the 28th. So Christmas.
Yeah.
Yo, I was the crazy thing about that story is, like, I don't, yo, this shit is you gotta call my bluff again.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, this shit really happened like that. Like that earlier that week, I watch Funk Flex all the time. Like watching the videos, people freestyling. I do that. Like he was just talking about that earlier. I do that shit all the time. And
You're a student to the game.
yeah. And I don't know what made me say it or made me feel myself like that, but we are in the month of December. I'm like, yo, before this year over, we on Funk Flex. I'm gonna get on Funk. I swear,
You manifested it, bro.
Fucking how.
bro.
That shit to existence, man.
I spoke that shit right into existence. I had like a week left in the year before when I said it was like one total week left in the year.
That's nuts.
And I'm like, bro, before this year is over, we gonna be on Funk Flex. Niggas like, all right, let's make this happen. My boy Crespo, he was like, yo, if that happens,
Yeah.
I'm gonna quit my job. He had to quit his job. And he really did. He had to
did.
find a new one, but
Yeah.
he just had to be a man to his word. Like, yo, I really have to quit.
Because you really got on the show.
And the day that we went out there, the day that we went to Funk Flex was his birthday.
Birthday, yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Like the energy over here is just different, bro. It's real. It's like certain things, like I said, you gotta just call my bluff.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to clarify that just even a little more because a lot of motherfuckers, there's word out there that niggas paid to get on Funk Flex or whatever. And I'm thinking like, my nigga, we didn't even have the bread for that shit at the time.
yo,
What the fuck are y'all talking
Listen,
about? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Listen, I get rides at Shump House
yeah.
when I don't got gas money for my own car. I don't got no money to pay no Funk Flex for nothing. Nobody don't do it. And that's what I'm saying. That's why we built this foundation. Literally, so y'all know this is from the ground up.
Right.
It's from the mud. Like,
Yeah.
and that's shout out to the
I
man.
was just about to say.
This is literally from the mud. Like we coming,
That's crazy.
we making this out of nothing.
Yeah.
We making this out of the fact that we know we are all talented and we got this 3-headed animal that we could bring to the world and do something for Connecticut.
Seriously.
Yeah, so it's like you just gotta fuck with us.
And there's no better timing than now, right?
Right.
Now, like,
This is the perfect time.
Perfect time.
This is the perfect time.
speaking of that, what do you think about the state of Connecticut right now
I love it. I love it right now.
compared to the years that we've had prior?
I love it right now. And I will say this. I was mad yesterday because of that little Nipsey situation with that mural.
Yeah.
But I ain't even gonna shine light on that because what I wanted to do, you seen that my Facebook post?
Yes.
Bro, I got like 900 shares on that. Y'all seen that? Word. But what I'm like, I was trying to bring light to that situation. The fact that the community came together to repaint it within 24 hours
Yeah.
and fixed it all the way.
Right.
Like being in Hartford, being in that area, you know, drama leads to drama every time. It's never like drama lead to nothing good. That's been my life in Hartford. Every
Yeah.
time some drama comes, some drama follow it. And it's like this like the first time I have ever seen drama lead to something positive. Like it was like, oh, you gonna do that, blah, blah, blah. You gonna deface it. Everybody was talking shit on it. That's granted though. Like I knew that was gonna happen the moment she clout chasing. Like that's gonna happen. But the fact that somebody said, you know what, I'm not even gonna say nothing about this. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna go take action. And then when they went out there, the community followed behind, went and helped. You didn't have to pay the artists. They didn't have to do anything extra. They just went out there and did it themselves for Hartford. For the fact that was something that was bringing light to Hartford, and they just wanted it to stay nice. They wanted it like Hartford finally trying to keep something nice. Like that's like the first time ever in life.
Anybody knows anything about that little spray paint little area over there?
Yeah, having skate park.
A drawing will get done, get put on one of them walls.
Yup.
And by the next day, 2-3 days later, it's over. It's gone.
Yup.
That shit
Yeah.
stayed up ever since it's been put up.
Yup.
You know what I'm
Seriously.
saying? So it's
Okay.
like it's absolutely something like
Damn.
people want to spread light on because it's positive. You know what I'm saying?
And with the
everybody
state
knows
of-
that impact
Yeah.
that Nipsey put on. You know what I'm
With the
saying?
state of the music, I would say this: state coming together because of Chill Shump.
That's 100% true.
Like Shump, no, I'm hard headed. Like they just starting to get me into the vibe, but really want like I'm like, bro, it's just us.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? But I'm starting to really understand that because I'm just real picky about like passion. Like you gotta match my passion with this. Like you feel me? Shump is bringing the passion out of these people. Like you feel me? Like he's making these cats want to be rappers. Like yo, we gotta do this. We gotta work. We gotta feel me. That's a beautiful thing.
Someone out there wants a fucking Shump beat, and they're working towards it right now.
That's literally like a commodity right now. To get a shit, it's like wearing Jordans.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you see Michael Jordan wear Jordan, so you think you could do the same thing if you put them on your feet. So you seeing this go off a chill Shump beat like that.
Yeah.
If I get a chill Shump beat, I'll be able to do the same thing.
My manager's been upside my head a lot lately because he's been trying to stress the value of production these days. So
the manager,
I'm getting
his brother right here.
Yeah. I'm starting to understand it a little more. You know what I mean? So
You got it.
yeah, it's one of them things. It's like it's not as easy to come by these days anymore. But if you feel me, if it's something that you gotta, to me now, it's like you gotta prove to me how serious you are with your career for one, and how bad you really want to work. You know what I mean? Like that's the way to work with me now. You know what I mean? I'm not really tossing beats out just because somebody asked for it these days. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah.
And you know what? It's fine because you feel me. At the end of the day, it's like my exclusive value is gonna maintain its level instead of being oversaturated.
Yeah.
Which is perfect.
So, absolutely.
I think that's key, especially your relationship with Mike. You got people like that you can just like, you know, you can feed off of, and he got both of those two things that you were talking about. There's the passion, there's everything that you need.
Absolutely.
And so when you got those people that are constantly coming to you, that's just gonna make the people on your beats even better. It's like that's how you do it.
But this cat done been like, been doing this. Like, I feel like the Yank rhythm, that blowing, that really brought light to what he's been doing. Because when I tell you 2011, the first beat he played me, I'm like, bro, nobody's better than you. I'm looking around like, yo, I've never ever heard beats like this.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, yo, you made this shit in your house? Like right here type shit? I'm like, yeah. I got a whole bunch more too. Then we just start going down the list. I'm like, yo, now I'm in a shit like, like a kid in a fucking candy store looking like a fucking goofball. I'm probably like, yo, this little nigga wired. I'm like, yo, bro, play that one. Play this, yo, run that back. I'm mad hype. Like, all right, word. And it was just like, I was that hype because I had never felt that energy.
Yeah.
Like, this is, because when he making it, this about to be my beat. Like, this not like nothing I got to listen to from 50 Cent or try to mock something from Jay-Z. I'm like, yo, this is literally about to be Mike Flowz. Like, this about to be my shit. And he's making it, and this shit is fire. I'm like, all right, okay, here we go. The excitement behind that was just like, yeah, I know this is where we need to be.
Oh, yeah.
And he, like I'm saying, like, now cats are starting to feel that excitement too. Like, they starting to understand.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, clap, finally.
Yeah.
Finally. But I've been saying that, but you feel me, the love is there.
Listen,
so we just appreciate it.
And it's gonna be stamped and solidified when the album come out.
Yeah.
I can only.
They gonna know. They
Yeah.
gonna know. They gonna feel me at that point. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be like, like you said, stamped. Yep, it's a Shump beat. Like,
Absolutely.
damn, man. So talk about the process of 7, because you guys were really promoting that back in 2018, right? Or was that 17?
Damn, it was supposed to. Damn.
Well,
That was a long process. I remember.
Yeah.
talking about.
yeah.
Well, about that long process right there. It was a lot of work behind that. And when I say a lot of work, I just felt like I was done so many times.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm listening to this, listen to this, listen to this, listen to this. This done. Then I listen to it again. I'm like, damn, I can add that. Then I listen to something else. I'm like, nah, take that out. Then I got songs on there that I just totally got turned off from. I'm like, I don't even like this no more. Take this shit off. I'm going to add something different. And I kept doing that. It was like, I was circling that mixtape. I did that. I probably made 4 King OBKs. I mean, 4 sevens. 4 sevens. I probably had 4 of them shits because it was so many songs that I wanted it to be perfect. I wanted it to, like, literally get to a point where I could play that for somebody and it would be like, yo, I know you as an artist. Like, all you gotta do is listen to 7. It's like, yo, I know you.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I still feel like it could have been better. Like, the more times I listen to it, I still feel like.
But you're an artist. You're always gonna feel like that.
When I listen to Take a Step Back, when I listen to King OVK, or I listen to Versace, which was our first project.
Yep.
it's like classics to me. Okay. Like, and I hear it and it just gives me that feel like, damn, I used to be nice. Like when I heard 7, it was like I felt myself having so many fucking ideas. Like I didn't know where I wanted to go with it. I wanted to do so much with it, then I had to bring it down here. Then I wanted to take it back out here. Then I brought it down all the way here. Then I brought it to here. So it was just like, at this point now we got to get this shit out. I'm like, yo, Mike, these are the final decisions. I'm not looking at it again. This is what it is. Shump, you rock with it. Like, these are the songs you want to, and that's what we went with. So it was just like, eventually it came together. Eventually, but I will say, it still hit.
Yeah.
It definitely still hit.
And what was your favorite track of that? Both of you guys.
Me. Should I go first?
Go ahead, cause I'm still.
Okay, so I liked a lot.
I'm about to say I like it. I'm trying to think.
Pompeii 2 is one.
Yeah.
But there's what's the name of the record, bro? With the when
Yo, that's crazy because I'm trying to think of the names. Bro, I'm sitting here trying to think of the names my damn self.
Dizzy, fucking
BFF.
There we go.
BFF.
There you go.
Yes.
It's one record called BFF that I was feeling the most because of the storyline behind it.
Yeah. Damn, that was it. Yeah. That's like
say that's your favorite too. Nope.
Oh yeah, that might be my favorite. I'm glad you just played
Flowz?
that.
Yeah.
7 Figure Flowz. That is my favorite. Yeah, that's it.
Track?
Yeah, the intro. I'll say the intro was my favorite because that was like one of the songs that just came to me. Everything else I was trying to create, that song was just like I almost freestyled that whole thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn, hold on. Let me go down the track.
Yeah.
Let me see down there.
You even got Pop Out on that.
Pop Out was fire.
Damn. Little Things on there. Grand Piano, bro.
Yeah, Little Things was fire too.
Damn. I don't know. Now I can't look at that because now I'm looking at every single song and I'm like, yo, Preach? How did I not say Preach? How did I not say God of Rap? God of Rap is like,
fire.
that like embodied King OVK.
Yeah.
Like that's why I did that to still like show that one verse killer still exists.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. How many songs are there? 13?
13. 12 and then a bonus track.
Never Late. Damn, man. Yeah.
Yo.
Yo,
that,
you know.
that was a challenge to me too because I was really trying to aim towards a lot of like original sound too. I sampled a lot. There's like a lot of original production coming around to me from that album too.
Damn.
That shit was fire.
Yeah.
That Tears of My Cotties, that's the song that I told you was the deep song on that one. And that was a song about my little brother Zoe.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, yeah. But just how I felt about that whole situation. Like the way it played out, how I felt about me and his personal relationship. And that was just based off of I don't know, like I said, Shump and everybody know, like I'm real picky about who I call my brother.
Yeah.
Or who my boy is. And it take a lot for me to trust somebody. And just knowing Zoe as long as I knew him as a young Zoe, it was just certain cats, like just being around home, I just didn't like it. And it wasn't nothing that I could do about it because those is his friends.
Yeah.
And I just had to accept it. But when it was time for like to start doing music or wanting to come around, I knew he was gonna have so many people with him. I just wanted him to come.
Yeah.
But I knew it wasn't gonna be like that because he bring his entourage come thick every time. Zoe pop up, his entourage is heavy every time, everywhere. And I just knew, but I just wanted him to like just relax a little bit. And I had a conversation with him. I say this to a lot of people, but they don't know. But he told me like when he first really wanted to rap. Like I seen him downtown Hartford waiting for the bus. And this was like right after I had did something. I can't remember what it was. I think this was right after I had went to the Apollo. And he was like, bro, I want to rap, bro. I really want to rap. I want to do that shit. Like, help me out. And I'm like, bro, you let me hear something. He was like, yo, I got you. He sent me this song like that night. It was called Say She Will. If you want to fuck with a nigga like me, just say you will. He sent me that before he put it on SoundCloud. And I heard, I'm like, yo, like you really got a sound, bro. Like this shit is crazy. Like I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
And he sent me another joint right after that, and that was Bedrock. And I was just like, yo, I'm a fan. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, you have your own sound. I'm like, even though you using auto-tune, nobody uses it like that. Like, I've
Yeah.
never heard this melodic use. I'm like, yo, you can do something. I told Shump, like, bro, if we could get Zoe, I want to sign Zoe to Double F. Like,
Yeah.
and then he started doing his own thing. And that's when I went this way. And Shump like, yo, Mike, trust me. Listen, the Zoe got it still. Like, trust me.
Yeah.
And it was just like, bro, he wilding a little bit too much. And then the way he went, it broke my heart because it was like, yo, all I had to do was just say okay. In my eyes, that's what I felt like. Maybe
Yeah.
that's not the answer. But to me, that was just like, all I felt like I had to do was just be like, yo, all right, you could come. Just come to the studio. We could do that. Just let's do it. And thinking about the situation, every time I think about it, I cry. Like, at that time, it was like, damn, like this is the police, like shit we see on TV, like this shit really just happened to Lil Bro, like out
Yeah.
here in Connecticut. I'm like, yo, this shit's wild. And this, I had got my first pair of Cotties, and I was sitting in my car, and I was just thinking about it, and I started fucking crying.
Yeah.
And I was just in there, I'm just like laughing it off. I'm like, man, you gangsters, stop playing. Like, you crying. I'm like, he looking down, and I took my frames off, and I had like tear droplets, like all in it. And it looked like it made like a little 8 on this shit. And I just 860 in my head. I'm just like, yo, damn. And I'm like, Tears on My Cotties. That's a song name.
Yeah.
I had wrote the first verse, and I never named it Tears on My Cotties. The song was called Thunderstorm because of the way the beat comes in. It's like it's a rainstorm. And I had the first verse for it and never had the second verse. And that's how I got that second verse. Like that night, crying, just thinking about it. I
And it just
started
came to
writing,
you.
and it became about Zoe. And I'm like, damn, this fits perfectly. Like the vibe of the song is like a woman crying into the beat, into the rain. Like her tears are the rain. So it's like,
Oh shit.
exactly, like the way it came together.
Shit was fire.
It's just, yeah,
Damn.
Shit was fire.
yeah. That shit was deep. That shit was deep. But rest in peace, because to be totally honest, I feel like that's why everybody dumb is doing what it's doing.
Yeah.
Like, not even because of what he doing. I feel like spiritually, Zoe is doing something. Like,
Yeah.
I really feel his energy.
The
like,
movement is with
yeah,
him.
like, it's like, there's no way this shit just popped
Yeah.
out of nowhere. Because I, like, yo, that dumb and dance, dumb and out, that's been in Hartford since 2019. Like, that has been our stamp forever.
Yeah.
Dancing
It's
from
a
your
staple
hub.
of you guys,
That's the
yeah.
staple. It's never jumped like that. Ever. No song has ever did anything like that to make it go and have somebody else dancing. It's like that energy is coming from somewhere. And it's just like I said in the song, like I just hate that he's not here to see this shit. Cause it's like, bro, that's what's going on right now. Like the snowball effect from
He's
that.
one of the main reasons Connecticut is like together.
Yup.
Like
Yup.
his passing definitely made a lot of people like.
And that's what I'm saying. His
think about
passing
it.
made me stop being that stubborn. I'm like, bro, life too short. It is what it is. Like, if long as you dap me up, I'll dap you up.
I like that,
If
yeah.
it's love, it's love. Like, if you fuck with me, I fuck with you. Like, that's just how it gotta be now. Life is too short to even hold any grudges or hold any anger towards anybody about stuff that happened before or
Yeah.
any, like,
Harboring stress just fucks you up.
yeah, it shortens your own life
Yeah. Stress is not good for you, man.
at all. We living stress-free.
Yeah.
Stress-free, drama-free.
That's how we do it, man. So, when did you actually meet Jordan?
Damn. This was like the same. This is when we met Trail,
Yeah, 2016.
2016.
Okay.
Yep.
That was a big year for you then.
Yeah, that was a huge year. that was a huge year. And at one point we were teamed up with Rejuvenation, Double F Rejuvenation, and Trail was
That's
like
Trail, yeah.
he was
I love him, man.
posting the videos. He brought me Rio.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And situations played out how they played out, but he had to focus on Rejuvenation, like just making sure like he got his 2 feet behind what he already had. And it was like he was putting all the energy in here, but Rio wanted to make music videos. So he's
Yeah.
like, bro, this is literally what I want to do. And him and me, like him hearing my music, it was the same way with Shump.
Yeah.
Like Shump excited Like the same way I'm excited to work with Shump.
Yeah.
He excited to work with me. Like, Mike, you got some fire, I got some fire, let's do it. Same way with Rio.
Yeah.
He showed me one video, it was Front Page. Front Page. What was the name of that song? Forest Gate Flow. Man, no time for bullshit. Yo, and when I tell you, like, I'm watching this video, and the shots that he chose, and the slow-mos, and how the camera moving with his hands, I'm like, bro. And it was a Jamaican, like it was like a Jamaican backing behind it. It wasn't like a full Jamaican reggae. It was a rap song.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yo, this is some
It
bad
had
man
its
shit,
roots,
dog.
yeah.
Like, this is, yo, you doing something with this. Like, the vibe, he matched the vibe perfectly to the song.
that's right.
And I'm like, like, yo, I just want to show you that. And the funny thing is, Trail wanted him to show me something different. He was like, nah. I'm showing him this. And he's like, all right. He showed me that. I don't think it was done at the time.
Yeah.
That's why he ain't want him to show it to me. But the shots he had was enough to say, bro, I don't think nobody's better than you.
Yeah.
Like the same way I said to him when he played me his first beat. I don't think nobody's better than you. He showed me, I'm like, all right, let's get to work then. And then Pompeii. When I seen that video, we put this is a funny, Jordan Rio is a sly dog, yo. He does a lot of fucking camera shit. And yo, he had a GoPro set up in a dash or on the trunk and put the laptop down. It was like, yo, come watch it. I finished Pompeii and recorded my natural reaction. Like how I really, it's the first time I didn't help at all. I didn't see any of the shots. He just literally shot it, took it home and was like, yo, all right, just get ready.
Yeah.
And when I seen this shit, my head was like I almost went through the fucking wall. I'm like, yo, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs like, this is the craziest shit. I've never had a video like this.
Yeah.
Like, the clarity. Me and my boy, Jerron, Luke, somebody say free my nigga.
Free my man.
But I'm going to just keep that on the hush-hush right quick. Free Luke. But we was going back and forth. And I just feel like at the time, it wasn't as much stuff in the programming that there is now. Like, I feel like they added so many more effects, so much more stuff that you could do with the camera. Like, we had real clean videos before he got locked up. Like, real clean. But it was like the level that we took it to in that time period, I feel like it was just so many plugins, something, and he just knew what to do.
Yeah.
And it was like, bro, how do you even know how to do this shit? I'm like, yo, we used to do shot, and it was just like, all right, this is fire. Now it's like, yo, you showing me a whole new world, bro. I didn't even know we could get like this. So yeah,
Whole nother level.
Yeah, the nigga Real is, yo, he's a bad man.
I've been seeing the name just for like a year or two now. Just fucking killing it. You've been killing it, man.
Yo, for real.
I'm glad I got to put a face to the name.
Barely.
That's a big part. All right, this is a big question. I don't know if you can answer it.
All right.
What's your favorite verse you've ever spit? Freestyle or just written?
My favorite verse. My favorite verse is the one I didn't get to spit on Flex.
Oh, the one that was going to be the second verse?
Yeah. Because of the fact that what I was, not even by itself.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite verse by itself. But I know I literally only had like 8 bars in my head to keep going. Like, I only had an 8. The vibe that I had, I was going to do a 32. Like, I knew it. When I get to, it's like I catch a fucking spark and it's like, yo, words just come and I don't mess up. Sometimes I fuck up, some when I be freestyling, but I get times where if I lock in, I could rap for 10 minutes and I will not slip no rhyme scheme. I will switch the shit and just keep going. I was there. Like, I caught the adrenaline and you can see, almost see it in the video. Like, I paused to take a breath and I thought about my next couple of bars and I already seen Z. Like, I'm at A, B, C and I already seen Z and I'm like, yo, let me go again. And I tried to like, yo, let me catch it while I still, and he was like, no, whoa. I know for a fact, if he would have let me go for that second little duration, it would have. Oh my
Lights
goodness.
out.
Hey, yo, Flex, we're gonna be back for that, man. I'm just
Part
letting you
two.
know, all right? we gonna be
need
back for that.
We need it. I'm still that hungry.
Yeah.
That's one thing I feel about hip hop, and I feel that about this dude right here. Like that hunger is never gonna get lost.
Yeah.
Like he's still gonna want to make that many beats, this many sounds. He still want to. Every time he hear catch an inspiration from something he hear, I know he's gonna
go back to the studio.
Yeah, I know that. Like you feel me? So it's like I'm ready. Like all the this the dynamic
This
over
is
here.
prime time too.
This is the dynamic over here. Like eat up at all times. Like at all times. It's no letting up. And I know for a fact that would have been probably the best verse I ever rapped. And I didn't write it, and I didn't even know what I was gonna say.
I like that motivation, man.
Yeah.
What can we know about composition?
Everything. What you want to know? The
Everything.
songs on it. Listen,
whatever you want to tell me.
yo, I got 3 features from Jay-Z on that. It's like literally that's where I'm about to take it.
Yeah.
We bossing up. Like I just want everybody to hear in the music. Like I feel like I've been so aggressive, and that's because I'm so hungry. Like just in the game.
Yeah.
But I feel like I could get my point across a little bit more if I keep this right here. Because that aggression tends to make people think that I'm trying to act like I'm tough. You know what I'm saying? And I will take that all day.
Yeah.
Like, if you feel like I'm acting like I'm tough, then test my toughness. That's how I feel. Even though that's like, it's ignorant to say because it's almost like it brings drama. But that's just how I am as a person. Because to me, I'm never acting tough. That's just how I am. Like, at certain times, I don't give a fuck and I will fight anybody. Like, that's just what it is. But I tend to put that in my music a lot as of lately. You feel me? It turned from like aggression behind like police brutality or racial profiling in America to just niggas in Connecticut. Like now that's just my only enemy. Like that's what I felt like has been in my, like all of y'all, it's me versus all of y'all. Like I'm not on yet. I'm not there until I get there. That's when I'll calm down. But it's almost like I can still make the same exact music if I just take a different approach. And that's what composition is. It's going to be pen work. Like, you ain't going to have to hear the aggression, but the lyrical content, I might step that shit up times 3. Because a lot of the times when I make music, my mom tell me this all the time. She say I triple entendre. I write a sentence and it got like 5 meanings, and I expect everybody to know the 5 meanings. Like, yo, no, I said that because of this, this, and this. I be testing my boys like, yo, I said this in the song. Why I said it? Like, yo, why I said that like that? You know why I said it? Just to see.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, that's exactly what my mom be talking about. But at this stage right now, it's like my idols, the people I look up to, do not dumb down their music. Like as much as they say that's what you need to do to get catchy songs, J. Cole doesn't dumb down his music. Neither does Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Like Nipsey Hussle didn't dumb down his music. Like,
At all.
Like these people that I'm looking up to right now. And that's why I was mad at Meek, because before Wins and Losses came out and Champions, like the championship, like it was like, he even said it, like he was off the drugs and just finding ways to cope with his life, and that was affecting his music.
Yeah.
But I used to look up to Meek because it was like that hunger was every song. Every song I heard, it was like
Dreams and Nightmares, man.
Like I can't even, Dream Chasers played in Dream Chasers 1, the first one.
Yeah.
I had that in Friday Night Lights. Those were the only 2 CDs I had on at You Heart. I listened to nothing else, just that one CD and Meek. And it's just like, bro, these people, I'm listening to these cats is making millions and millions and millions of dollars. They're being talked about as the greatest rappers to ever do it. They're in my generation right now. I'm watching them do this.
Yeah.
And they're not dumbing down their music. I don't have to either. I just got to come at it with a different approach.
And that's what composition is.
That's what composition is going to be. The different approach.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And when are we getting it?
TBD.
Okay.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to say it because when I put the date for 7, it was 7717. Of course, that didn't happen. I don't even know. When was the final date of 7?
Yeah, 7718.
That's actually funny.
It really did happen. Oh, 1-8.
Yep.
An entire year later, 7-7-1-8.
My first project I ever released as an artist was 7717 as well. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Bro, trust me, I love 7-7-11, 777.
Yo.
Bro. I could talk about for days.
I do that. I do weird shit with numbers all the time, bro. Like I see a number and I start counting. Like
yeah, trust me.
I relate that shit.
Feel that.
Yo.
I feel that on a whole nother level.
Yeah. He's like, Mike, you weird. Like, yo, nah, I see that number right there. Like that shit, 25, that's how old I am. Why is that 20 and that 5 and I don't know.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
I looked at that when I walked in.
I
Like,
used to
did
be
I set
looking
that
at
up?
the numbers on the clocks and
I
just
s-
trying to be like, all right, so it's
Yeah.
7:43, so that means 7 equals
Yo.
4 plus 3. Shit
I
like
do
that.
that. I do that shit at 4 and 3, put the 3 backwards.
And you don't know why you're doing.
Yo, and I have no idea why I'm doing it. Yes, I do.
That's funny. Maybe just a little bit of weed.
A little bit. Put you in the fucking stoner thoughts, man. You
You'll be stuck there for
be
an
thinking
hour.
about why 2 plus 2. Like, what? Why is 2 called 2?
Bro,
What?
I dead ass had a brownie this past weekend. Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
did. I was fucking stuck, nigga. Swear to God, the shit was
Feeling
bad.
right?
Shit was bad.
Yo, I already
Man,
know that shit was
swear to
bad.
God.
His tolerance not even that high.
Yeah.
And I thought that shit was gonna kick in like a good 20, 30 minutes.
Nah.
Nothing. And then like it wasn't until me and Kayla was like on the way home, and I was just like, yo, bro, I am high. I am super high.
Nigga start-
ready.
He's
yeah,
like, yo, like, come on, let's get it. I'm like, gotta get up and get out the car, inside the house.
nah,
Oh,
I'm about to sleep
damn,
right here.
no, that seems like a lot of work right now.
My legs do
Steps,
not want to
especially how
work.
many steps
Bro.
they get to your fucking door. Bruh, every last one of them was 35 grams. I did not know that shit, and I ate the top half. Like, I just broke that shit off like, comp. He like, yo, bro. Danny, dumbass, go give me that shit. He like, I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, bro, each piece is 35 grams, bro. Like, each one of them. I'm like, I'm looking at this motherfucker. I'm like, yo, are you that? Son, talk about an hour.
Yo.
I'm thinking, I'm like, I'm good. I'm just hit this little piece. Maybe this should just be all right. Like, if I hit this spliff, it'll just keep me at the level I want it. I ain't gonna get higher than this fucking spliff. Yeah, right. Yeah, fucking right.
I bet that was a fucking
That should be
experience.
crazy.
All right, so I asked Shump this during his episode. Where do you see yourself in 1 year, 5 years, and 10 years?
1 year, summer jam.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that 1 year summer jam. So wherever that's gonna take us to get on summer jam stage, that's gonna be like the kicker
Yep.
to what's about to happen in 5 years. 5 years, the marathon. Like I see us like TMC,
Yeah.
starting at like getting merch, like showing, really embodying being able to show people what we really embody as artist, producer,
Yeah.
videographer, like what we really mean. 10 years all the way established.
Goats in the game.
Like Jay-Z, Khaled, like iconic. I'm talking 10 years. I want to be deciding whether or not if I want to stop making music. Like in 10 years.
You'll be 35, so then.
That's what I'm saying. Like I want to have that ability. Because how old is Drake?
Ooh, I can look that up right now.
Drake's probably in his early 30s, I believe.
32?
32.
32?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like in 3 years, yo, Drake can stop making music right now. Type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like I want to be in that position where I have enough notoriety to
You
just
don't have
say,
to prove anything.
yeah, like I don't gotta prove nothing to nobody, so I can do this, and that.
That's dope.
Hold on, how old will I be in 5 years? Damn,
30.
I'm gonna be 30.
Yeah.
So that's
I'm 28. I'm embracing it.
so 10 years,
Just accepting
35.
that shit.
Well, 5 years. Nah, I wanna have kids in 5 years too.
Word.
Yeah, I'm settled down
Family
already.
man, yeah.
I'm already at that point.
Sure.
I never wanted to have that in rap either. Like, hoes is basic.
You want that
Hoes is-
real life.
Yeah, I want a real life, bro. I don't
Yeah.
want no Instagram life. I want a real life. But yeah, 5 years being able to have my little June bug.
Yeah. and then 10 years, they'll be 5 years old. They'll start watching Daddy do work.
Word. Bring them on stage, let them
Yeah,
start dumbing it.
exactly, yeah.
By that time, that'd be the fucking classic song. Everybody dumbing. Daddy, they gonna go back to the video like,
They'll
yo,
be
do,
like
do what these
15
little
years
kids. Facts. Right.
Hey. Well, that would be awesome, man. Thank you guys both for coming on. You got shout outs, and then you guys are done. Anybody else you'd like to shout out before we end today's interview?
Shout out to Chill Shump.
Hey.
Shout out Jordan Rio. Shout out Mud. Joe, Michelle, Andrew Too High. You already know the whole Double F team. Shout out to my baby. Feel me? Shorty Doo-Wop. Leave that undisclosed.
Hey.
Just cause. You feel me? Privacy is
No one needs to know.
Privacy is pleasant. Remember that.
Mm.
2 P's in life. Privacy is pleasant. Remember that. But shout out to myself. And shout out to y'all.
Thank you.
Because without me and without y'all, we would not be here right now. So those are the last shout outs for myself. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for coming out. Shump, you got anybody?
Yeah, actually I do. Yeah, man. You know what?
Hold up.
Actually,
Hold up.
Actually-
Our roll back talk.
you know, shout out to my brother Mike Flowz.
Huh?
You feel me? Shout out to the collaboration album that is on the way.
Hey.
Putting in some very, very good work inside that right now. You know what I mean? It's coming out beautifully.
Crazy.
Shout out to Clothing Line about to drop, Connecticut Casuals. All right.
Okay.
Yes, it's in the works right now. We got it working, man. So
Let me know. I'll be your first one to buy.
absolutely. You feel me? CT Breakthrough. You feel me? I appreciate you guys on having us.
You said
And-
Connecticut Badgers?
No.
I thought I thought that's what I heard. Oh, my bad.
And yeah, man, everybody see everybody working. Connecticut's a beautiful thing, man. To see everybody working, put it in the grind, you know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do, man.
Yes, sir.
Be your own boss. Get on your own shit, man. Drink water.
Get a Chill Shump beat.
Water.
Get a Chill Shump beat if you ready.
Hold on, wait, what you said?
If you ready.
If you ready.
Drop the bomb.
Bang, bang. Don DeMarco. Shit like that.
Shit like that, yeah.
Drop mic.
Shit like that.
Yo.
Hey.